Hi, hier sehen wir uns wieder mal auf einem Video. Heute erkläre ich euch die Aufgaben für die Einheit 528. Im Englischbuch sind es die Seiten 26 und 27, or maybe in English. Today I'll explain the tasks that you find in your textbook on page 26 and 27. It begins with the pictures of a girl named Sophie Tyler. You have three pictures, 1, 2, and 3. And the question in the tasks is, look at the pictures, make notes. Where is Sophie? What is she doing? Do you think she likes it? And why do you think so? Now, if you take notes on your own, you're going to use a heading, your name. So it's Jaden Ganter or Harvin Gofidian or Andrea Treide, whoever you are. Then on the other side, it's E for English, my short name, and the date. You will also have a heading where you refer to the task that you're doing. So in the moment, it's NHG 5B. That's our textbook, page 26, and then the tasks A3, A Sophie Tyler. Please underline the heading, and then you go on writing. In the first picture, Sophie is, where could she be? In the garage. She is painting a chair. It seems like she's happy that she is used to doing this. So she's probably very creative and very good at doing crafts and stuff. This is what you can write about the first picture, and then you need two more texts about the second picture. And the second picture, Sophie is blah blah blah, and then the third picture, and the third picture is Sophie is, and so on. Then in the next task, you have to look at the CV, at the curriculum vitae, which looks like this. Look at Sophie's CV. What can you say about her? Write a text about her using the sentence parts from the violet box on page 26. And the violet box is on the right, and uses sentences like her surname is, she likes, she speaks, she went to ... school, she is still at ... school, she was born on, she is good at, and so on. Now, if you look at name, you will see that here she's got two names, Sophie and Taylor. Now, Sophie is her first name or Christian name, and surname is Taylor. So you write Sophie's surname is, surprise, Taylor. And now here you've got the heading address. So sentence-wise, you would write Sophie lives at 12 Mayfield Gardens in Hendon, which is in London, northwest. Her phone number or her home number is 02086348026. Her mobile number is blah blah blah. Of course, you could also write she has a home number and a mobile number. That alone would also be information. For information, her email address is. Then you write a sentence like she is British, right? You don't need to use nationality. You can just write she's British, and instead of place of birth in the text you use she was born in London, and instead of date of birth you write she was born on April 5th, 1997, which probably is quite old for you. So you see, you take the information and then you change it into sentences. And the next task is for you to write your own curriculum vitae, right? On iSurf or on the Padlet, I did the worksheets for you, and it also has this template that you can use. So if you look at the template, I gave you grey boxes like this. And if you look at the curriculum vitae, it has certain categories like name, like address, like home, like mobile, and those go into the grey boxes. And then after the categories, you write your own information, which means you begin by copying curriculum vitae in here. Here you simply write curriculum vitae. Then you take name and you put it in the grey box, and then you write your own name here, right? So I would write my name, Andrea Tridy, in here. Then you copy address. Please note address has 2 D's and 2 S's in English. You write it in here, and then on this side you write your own address. So we're going to use the school's address, which is then Jenfelder Allee 53 in a certain postcode which I can't remember, Hamburg. Then for home number, you write home and then you write a telephone number. It doesn't have to be correct. I just have to see that you know it's for phone number. Then mobile, email, and then it goes on with nationality, right? So you can just copy all the categories from the curriculum vitae in the book, and you can put it on the template. Of course, if you want to, you can just write your own curriculum vitae and not use my template. That's fine too. Please make sure though, if you write the curriculum vitae, that you have 2 sides. Here on this sides are all the categories, and then there's the space, right? You can see the space is here. And then all the information on this side is written aligned, which means that here it seems like there's a line, right? And you need to put your information in order too, so that it looks like there's a line here. Bread Cross DIY Center is where she's sending it. That's the name, and then in the letter she writes at your store, so it's quite clear that Brent Cross DIY Center is a store. The next thing is, what is she applying for? Is a place of work experience, right? And a placement in May. Then here you have all those questions that you can answer from this letter, where you just have to read the letter as we just did and try to find the answers.